Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us this morning. Whether you're staff, fellows, students, alumni, whatever your reason for being here, thank you so much for joining us. Now, today marks two important moments, two firsts in my first year at Queen's. So first, Giving Day is here. Hooray! And the result of Giving Day Giving Day only happens because of the enormous dedication and work by our fantastic alumni and development team. I know they've put in more than a few late nights to prepare for Giving Day this year, so please can we have a round of applause for our A&D team. So we've only just started, but the early signs are really encouraging. As of this morning, we've received over £150,000 already from around 120 donors. So if anyone wants to donate, you can go on the website and do so. Don't be shy. We're in fact already up to 80% of our unrestricted target and 30% of our target for Alston Croft. And I'm sure you've all been looking at the amazing drone footage of how Alston Croft is coming on. It's a really fantastic project. The news is that those who matriculated in the 1980s are the most generous of our alumni. They're ahead in the decade-by-decade competition. So in the words of that 1980s Tina Turner icon, they are simply the best. And talking of the best, it's great to see that our porters are getting a shout-out on the Giving Day website. So a 1972 alumnus gave £200 and he wrote, "This is the first time I've donated to Queen's for many years, but my family party had such a fantastic welcome from the Porters Lodge when we came to hire punts last summer. How could I do otherwise?" Which really does show that all of us are ambassadors for this wonderful college. So that's a great start, but there's a long way to go yet, as Giving Day is really Giving Days and will run till tomorrow night. So watch this space on how we're doing. The second thing to announce today is that we are officially launching at this event our new campaign called A Bridge to the Future. And this is a multi-year £60 million campaign to secure Queen's future for the next generation. And when we were thinking about how to launch this event, Rowan was sort of investigating what other colleges do. I think a college I better not name spent about £120,000 on their launch event. Well, in Queen's, we don't do it like that. We do it like this. And I'm not sure how much it's cost, but with the help of our catering team and Sylvia and Julie, we've kept it well underneath that. So as ever, we are value for money. This college is good value for money. So this is the official launch. This is not a campaign about buildings nor about short-term fixes. It's about people, about scholars, students and staff, and creating the right conditions in which everyone can thrive. It's about widening access and participation, creating inspiring spaces that support well-being so that Queen's remains, as it always has been, a college of all the talents. Now, as you know, I'm new to these hallowed halls, but I've already learned that this place would not exist without the generosity of spirit that's characterised Queen's over the centuries, and some big leaps of faith by those who came before us. And I think, as Rowan likes to say, we're standing on the shoulders of donors who have made Queen's what it is over 6 centuries. And that spirit has not dimmed. That spirit of generosity still runs through this college. I think it's instinctive, and it's one of the things that attracted me here in the first place. So we need to support that spirit to make sure that those who come after us, who need our support, are able to access it. And it's quite personal for me, this, because my own life was definitely shaped by going to higher education on a full maintenance grant, if we remember those, having been to a very ordinary comprehensive school. And higher education opened doors for me, diplomatic doors, that had been closed to earlier generations of women. So I know firsthand what a difference that can make. But the world today is not the one that gave me that ladder, and I worry that the generation in front of us faces harder circumstances in a fast-changing world, shrinking financial support for institutions and for individuals, and real uncertainty about the world around us. So we must step up, and that's what this new campaign is about. So, coming back to those two firsts for me, Giving Day to turbocharge our fundraising this year with Alston-Croft and other immediate issues a top priority, and a bridge to the future to invest in people and places for decades to come. And thank you all for showing your support by being here today. It's really wonderful to see you all and to count on you for supporting us on this journey. So on that note, I'd like to do a bit of what they do on Strictly Come Dancing. You know, at the end when they open the lines for the vote and they declare it open. So if we can do a bit of that, I hereby declare Giving Day and the Bridge to the Future campaign, whoa, open.